The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Hey, welcome back to The Local Show. We appreciate you stopping by and spending some summertime with us. Have you been grilling at all? I haven't heard you talk about your grill.
I have been at camp cooking over the fire.
Oh, right.
So a friend of mine gave me his barbecue pit, whatever that thing was called that you gave me.
You're making good use of that. It was pretty rusted there on the bottom, but
it's fine.
It's fine for you. Yes.
It doesn't. We're not moving it. It stays there.
Yeah.
But I like the way the grill part swings over.
Right.
So you can have the fire pit.
Yeah.
But we've cooked. Oh my gosh, we cooked some burgers, some conies. Cooked a piece of steak over. Corn has been our, we'll buy corn.
Yeah.
It's not quite local yet, but they had some fresh corn up there. It was like corn. It wasn't that great, but it's getting there. But love that. I have not barbecued. I'm cooking over that fire pit. Throw the wood in, and then what I'll do is I'll put some charcoal in there and cook over the coals for the charcoal flavor.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're making me hungry, Tom.
Good job. Well, keep eating wholesome foods.
Yes, I'm wasting away to nothing.
Lauren Kochian is with us right now. She's the president of the MOST. That's the Museum of Science and Technology, for those of you keeping up with things. Lauren, good to have you back.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. The MOST always has something cooking.
Always, yeah. Something grilling.
Yeah, something grilling. Tell us a little bit about your background first so that people get to know you a little better.
Sure.
Were you a local gal?
I am a local, born and raised, went to SU. I'm as about as local as it gets.
Yeah.
And my background really is in nonprofit. I studied public relations and communications and really mostly worked in nonprofit, Syracuse Stage, Arc of Onondaga, and the MOST. Anybody that's good at fundraising in a nonprofit tends to get into leadership pretty quickly because it's the most important part for most nonprofits. And I've been doing that for 25 years.
Good golly.
I learned early on, not that long ago actually, that development that means you're asking for money. The development. What do you mean? Yeah, that means you're asking for money.
Right. It's
That's
the
what that means.
nonprofit word for sales, right? Pretty much.
They're in development. They're asking for money.
Correct. Or if it's higher ed, they call it advancement.
I can't believe you've been doing it that long. You look like you're under 30. So
thank you so much.
So you've got your whole family here. You got children.
I do. Both of home for the summer. My son is entering his sophomore year of college.
Great.
And my daughter's going off to college, so I'm about to be an empty nester.
Yeah. The tears are
terrible. It's terrible. They will.
Hey, can I correct you?
We need to change the subject.
No, wait, hold on. It's great. It's great.
Oh my God. I'm scared.
Tom's kids, they're 40, 42, and 43. They're still living at home. So
I wish for that.
They're
I
all
keep
gone.
saying I'm going to get a third dog because I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we'll be empty nesters as well. So maybe we can hang out together.
There you
we'll
go. Exactly. We can all cry
dinners
together.
and stuff. Very nice. So tell me about the connection of the MOST and On Farm Fest and Onondaga Grown.
Sure.
What's all that connection?
Well, the MOST opened an exhibit we've wanted to do for as long as I've been at the MOST, which is a decade. We've wanted to do an agriculture exhibit because, of course, agriculture and science and STEM go hand in hand.
Yeah, sure.
And of course, relevant to Central New York. So we opened this exhibit in March of 2025, and everything we do at the MOST as far as exhibits is tied into the community. So Onondaga Grown was one of the first places we reached out to. Mm-hmm. And they helped with creating the exhibit, and they supported the exhibit with a grant to get it open. And we've really partnered ever since. So the exhibit is amazing. We have a farmer's market. We have an ag tech section that shows how farming uses some of the coolest technology. We have a tractor photo op. When you check out at the farmer's market, instead of the kids sort of scanning the items at the farmer's market, they scan it and get nutrition facts. So it's really a cool exhibit. that we couldn't have done without Onondaga Grown. And so the partnership continues and evolves. So like right now, we're partnering with them to do a seasonal feature, which changes throughout the season. So right now, it went from mushrooms and now it's strawberries.
Strawberries.
Yeah, which is really
in
cool.
the Northeast. I mean, I think we take them for granted.
Yeah, we
if
do.
I was we have strawberries. Says kids, oh, there's strawberries, but try to get those in Arizona. You know,
Right, exactly. There's so much we take for granted. So the things that we keep in the farmers market all the time are eggs, milk.
Do you
and
sell them
apples.
from there? Can people buy them, or
No, it's
just for
all
display?
it's all play, but
okay,
I mean, but
gotcha.
it's set up like a real farmers market, and the kids take the little farmers market baskets.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Remember we used to have play money? Now they have like a play card they swipe or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
yeah,
like what's-
exactly. The kids, and they of course they love it, right? Because they're simulating things like that their parents do.
Sure.
So it really is, I think, probably our most popular exhibit. We actually also have a real tractor in the exhibit, which
Yeah,
the kids
that's
love
kinda
to climb
cool.
onto.
Like a big old John Deere? What is it? Like a big old.
It's a Kubota.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Which was loaned to us, which is a really cool family photo op. I actually put a picture of my kids and I. That was our Christmas card this year.
Oh, that's fun.
On the Kubota.
So the food. So we have strawberries now. Does that change over the year? Is that going to grow into some other
It
things?
does, and then we'll do pumpkins next, and it just rotates as the seasons rotate. And then the others, the eggs, the apples, and the milk, those are the ones that stay. We do corn. Yeah, so it just constantly, we have one stall that constantly changes.
Local corn, Tom.
Yeah, you like that, yes.
Onondaga Grown, right here in town. Local corn. I just got, oh my gosh, I got chills. It is, and
Yeah.
and like it was mentioned, we'll cook it over the fire or whatever. But it's amazing.
Yeah, and it's something really our kids should really learn about.
Yeah.
It's incredibly important for their nutrition, even for jobs. I think people don't necessarily realize there's incredible cool jobs in farming and ag tech, and of course, without our farms, we don't eat,
Well, yeah,
which is
right.
important for everybody to kind of understand. As silly as that sounds,
People think that things are made in a laboratory, which is why
Exactly.
we have such a crisis with type 2
Correct.
diabetes and everything.
yeah.
But it's really interesting. So Onondaga Grown,
Yes.
the Museum of Science and Technology. It's almost like, okay, you think farming, you don't think technology. Maybe I don't, but holy smokes. How
I'm telling
connected
you,
are they?
it's
Yeah,
some
it's
of
connected.
the coolest technology that's happening in farming, and that's some of the stuff we're trying to show, how they use drones, how they use robotics,
Yes.
how they even use things like tablets for like the weather, and it's really interesting stuff.
We've had a few people in who own dairy farms, and they're using the robotic milking. You know, so that's kind of an interesting
Isn't that
thing.
cool?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really cool.
You don't have to get your hands dirty as
Exactly.
much. So tell us, what else is at the most? If you look up to the sky, what do you have
Yeah.
going on?
Something cooking, right?
We do these really awesome planetarium shows that we create in-house in our National Grid Explorer Dome, and the one that just opened is called Syracuse Skies, and that's actually running for several months, and it's free, courtesy of Summit Federal Credit Union. So that show is free with admission, and it really is a look not only at what you'd see in the sky in Syracuse, but it's led by one of our educators. So you're seeing what you'd see in Syracuse, but you're getting an explanation of what you're seeing and why.
It's when there's not clouds.
Yeah, exactly.
Or thunderstorms.
Exactly, in that crazy rain we've been having. So,
Yes.
really interesting. I think for kids, it's a great first understanding of the sky, of space, which is obviously another really important thing that kids learn about.
One of the first dates I ever took my wife on, Tom, was to go see Halley's Comet.
Oh, yeah.
So we drove. There was an observatory down in
Yeah.
Tully somewhere.
Yep.
And I don't know if she, at that point, I think she thought I was going to kill her or something. Like, go, trust me, there's something down here. But creation is amazing. The sky's amazing.
Yeah.
The Museum of Science and Technology meets Onondaga Grown.
Yep.
So those are great
a great
combinations.
partnership.
So you get information at themost.com or .org,
.org, yeah.
better spoken, and Onondaga Grown. But thank you so much for joining us, Lauren.
Thanks for having me.